I can't see if anybody's raising their hands. This light's just like way too bright. Oh, right here, in front of my face. It's like 2 steps away from me. Sorry, man.
How old were you when you started rapping?
I started rapping when I was 13 years old. 13 years old. Well, that's when I recorded my first professional record. I've been rapping day one. I came out, the doctor grabbed me, and I was wham, 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 wham. You know, that's kind of how I came out. Really, so as far as going back, I've been, you know, mumbling and into music, but I recorded my first professional record when I was 13.
What's your favorite music style?
My favorite music style? I'll be honest, I do not really listen to rap, guys. I just make the stuff. I listened to it, you know, growing up, and I definitely was raised on it. But now I listen to more Callback, I listen to Avram Fried, I listen to, you guys would never, I listen to Uncle Shweki, I'm being honest, you guys ever heard of
Yosef Kadena?
Elabaz?
Yosef Kadena, you like?
Yosef Kadena? Yes. I just recently came across this stuff, but I'm not hip, you know. So right now, just building my, you know, I try to listen to music that I can listen to with my kids, you know. So, sorry, Jay-Z just doesn't fit in that category. You know, boo him or boo the fact that I can't play him in front of my kids. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so that's what I listen to. I listen to also a lot of old classics, you know, Beethoven, and I love classical music as well. So anybody, I tell you this, most of the guys that you see on TV and you see like real musical people that, you know, your favorite hip hop guys and all that, Jay-Z, you think he's riding around listening to rap all day? Guaranteed you he's not. Most people that are thinking out of the box that are really great, even in the entertainment industry, they're not really listening to the other genre. They sell it to you and they rap it and all this stuff, but those guys, they're not listening to that. Think Kanye West is listening to that? Absolutely not. He's listening to abstract, you know, classical music and things that people would just never ride around to in their car. But that's how you're able to bring that energy, you know, into your music and bring it down into, you know what I mean, something to where everybody else can understand. It's almost like music is its own language. It's like Kabbalah. It's like really weird and abstract. But in order for you to really be, you know, the best and be able to piece something together that's everybody else can feel, you kind of have to start out with something that's a little bit crazier and come in and piece it together. If that makes sense. I'm sure it doesn't. Anybody else have any questions?
Yeah. Are you producing any more music and about studio work and stuff like that for other people? Yes,
I produce for other people.
Yeah, we want to hear.
I haven't said no. I've just been kind of focused on myself. You know, I haven't been producing for anybody lately. I was producing for a while for this guy named Philip Lomax. Was on this X Factor television show, went pretty far, but other than that, I haven't been really focused on anybody else. Just because, I mean, you know, we put together a really great record, and right now we want to spread it and get it out as far as.
Are you involved in the production, not just the singing and the rapping?
Not just the rapping, not just the singing, the whole writing, the process, everything you guys hear, from the strings to the background music to everything. I was involved on every side of that. Also recording and everything else, and also my brother Yosef in the back with the black hat. Trying to be cool. Here you go.
There's a lot of soul.
I put him on the spot every chance I can.
There's a lot of soul music in your music.
There's a lot of soul music.
Yeah. A
lot of soul music. Because it comes from the soul. I tell you guys, I did a lot of a lot of prayer while recording this record, just because it had to be able to connect to so many different people. It's not just for us. I mean, yeah, but it's not just for us. It's for the whole entire world, right? So I'm trying to raise up through this music, trying to bring up, you know what I mean, the level of Kedusha in the whole entire world. So if you listen to the songs, if you guys get a record tonight, you'll hear it and you'll listen to all the lyrics. I challenge you all to dissect them all and listen to everything I'm saying. Listen to everything I'm saying.
Do you play any instruments? And if not, how do you know what you want to hear in the music to complement?
That's really great. That's really great. So the question is, do I play any instruments? And if not, because you already assumed I didn't. It's a great assumption, because I don't. I don't actually play instruments, but it's something, I have an ear for music, because all my family did. My grandfather, rest in peace, I mean, you give him any instrument, he was amazing at it. Same with his brother. They all played with Quincy Jones and Ray Charles back in the day. So I come from a long line. Almost every single person in my family apart from my father, played an instrument. Every single person, and so they were all like, not just they played instruments, like they're musical like geniuses, like amazing. And I never, since my father did, I never played an instrument, so it was never brought to me. So by the time I started, music, what was there was rap. So no. And then I was under the tutelage of a very, very awesome producer named Vitamin D. He was like, he's a music mastermind. He's from Seattle originally, but I mean, he's done big stuff for like 50 Cent, Busta Rhymes, and all that. So he's made major like records. And I was able to sit under him for about 5 years and completely just learn how to fine tune and how to use my ear. So that's sort of how I find out what I want to hear. Rabbi.
What was the reaction of your family once you decided to come here?
When I decided, they're still reacting. Never stop reacting, man. But my mother, I lost when I was 19 to pharmaceutical pills she had an addiction to. So she wasn't here to see the change. But my stepfather, I mean, it's sort of like it's a double thing. He's happy to see me doing good, But the part of it that sucks is that we're not able to really spend as much time together because we have a different outlook on life and have a different way of living. My biological father, who, from the time I was little, he's now become a theologian. He's a Christian professor. I mean, and he's been my biggest supporter completely. So outside of that, I haven't really been around my family too much. So I don't really know what it is. We haven't been able to really cross paths. We're on two different stuff.
You were thinking about getting back into the rap world.
Right.
Did you ever feel that maybe it would bring up the past and affect your religion?
Absolutely. It's something that you think about all the time. I mean, when you just look at it, I mean, look how many guys has made an attempt, and fumbled. It's really, really tough. So I did think about that. Very, very scared to return to music. So a little bit of background. I was having success already in the secular world with my own record. And we were just on the verge of really, really breaking out. We were finally on MTV. We were playing, beating out major artists on the radio. I produced some work, me and my brother Yosef, for Young Buck in the Game. And we were kind of like doing some, I don't know if you know who these guys are. Probably not cool anymore, but the G-Unit, 50 Cent guys. And so we started horns, and right at the peak of all that is kind of when I decided that I wanted to learn, I wanted to be close to Hashem, and I didn't want to have anything to do with it. So I left music for about 3 years, and now this is my first record returning after the Gerut, and this question is actually, am I ever scared of it? I mean, definitely, I think there's a fear, and there's also the other side of it is that I have to believe in myself at the same time, right? Because there's the one side where my scare was it was an unhealthy fear, because my fear was just, look at all the rest of these guys, none of them ever make it, I'm not going to be able to do it, just because of that. I have no tava, or nothing, no desire at all to really return back to that lifestyle, but I'm also not ignorant enough to say that it can't happen to me, right? So all of us have to know that there's a thing called the Yetzer Hara, and you're pulled every single day and every moment. You have to make a decision of life and death, right? So I can't say that I'm not. I'm at a place where, I'm just one beneath God and nothing can happen to me. I'm not there. So I have to also know that it can happen to me, but I also have to believe in myself. The message that I have is Emet. It comes from Hashem, and I have to spread His light into the world. And I've been given an opportunity to be able to do that and blessed with a gift, so I have to spread it to the whole entire world. Even
keep it together with us guys, so we can stay in touch. So then we're all together, staying strong.
What he said. I don't know. I can get a rabbi.
Rabbi, midnight.
Huh?
Midnight. We're all staying strong together.
We're all staying strong together. Absolutely.
You've got the rabbis, the holy people helping you.
Absolutely. I have people around me. I have Rabbi Benzikin, with me. Who gets to tour with the rabbi? I bet you a lot of guys can't say they didn't do that, right? And I got my bros with me too. I keep them with weapons just in case I go too far. They can always beat me back into shape, so for sure.
Don't forget the wife.
My wife. We don't want to talk about what she'll do. Question is, when am I moving to Israel? That's also it's a question for my wife, not for me. Obviously, my answer would be tomorrow. But any more questions before we?
Do you believe in miracles?
Why wait till tomorrow? Do I believe in miracles? I do believe in miracles. I do. Absolutely, I do. All right, so thank you guys. Everybody that was too shy to ask a question, for everybody. I'll be around.
Thanks a lot.
Nice cold.